Well, good night, everyone. My name is Gina Chavez, and I'm going to talk about travel expressions. Um, let's get started. In the first place, the activity consists that I'm going to explain to you this thematic without using Spanish. So please try not to use your mother tongue because we need to practice everything in English. The idea is that this technique is used to use it as an immersion tool or an immersion technique to get better results. So first, let's check this video. Uh, are you listening the video, the audio of the video?
No. No.
Sorry,
Me neither.
No, teacher.
Okay, let me see, please. Let me check. Mm, Maybe I need to stop sharing and share again. Again, I need to share the screen.
Lo que más me encanta de mi
Now.
trabajo es interactuar con la gente, los turistas.
Now you can
Yes, I can
play it.
hear.
Okay, thank you. Let's check the video then.
Describing a good and bad experience. 1 year ago, I decided to quit my job and travel the world. Day 1. Arriving at the airport to be surrounded by taxi drivers was a little stressful. I was tired from my flight, and I wasn't interested in dealing with this kind of intensity. Thankfully, things improved when I arrived at my hotel. The staff were friendly, and the hotel was fantastic. The food, especially, was amazing. Day 2. I walked around the local area in the morning and enjoyed looking in the interesting local stores. I ate some of the famous street food that I'd heard about. It was so good that I had seconds. Day 3. I spent the evening at a bar that was popular with tourists. But I was disappointed. It was too expensive, and the music was awful. Later, I went to a club to dance, but the music was terrible. Unfortunately, the whole night was a waste of time. Day 4. It was a much better day. We went out on a fishing boat with some local people and spent the day enjoying the sun, enjoying some good company, and catching a surprising amount of fish. Later, I saw the sunset over the ocean, which was one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen.
Okay, now let's check it with subtitles.
Describing a good and bad experience.
Sorry.
Describing a good and bad.
I'm sorry, the
Teacher,
subtitles.
don't worry. I watched recently YouTube, and some videos are experiencing problems with subtitles. Not all of them, but maybe you can switch to English generated automatically.
Okay, let me. How can I do that?
Configuration. On
Okay.
subtitles.
Yes. Okay. Let's try then. Again.
Describing a good and bad experience. 1 year ago, I decided to quit my job and travel the world. Day 1. Arriving at the airport to be surrounded by taxi drivers was a little stressful. I was tired from my flight, and I wasn't interested in dealing with this kind of intensity. Thankfully, things improved when I arrived at my hotel. The staff were friendly, and the hotel was fantastic. The food especially was amazing. Day 2. I walked around the local area in the morning and enjoyed looking in the interesting local stores. I ate some of the famous street food that I'd heard about. It was so good that I had seconds. Day 3. I spent the evening at a bar that was popular with tourists. But I was disappointed. It was too expensive, and the music was awful. Later, I went to a club to dance, but the music was terrible. Unfortunately, the whole night was a waste of time. Day 4. It was a much better day. We went out on a fishing boat with some local people and spent the day enjoying the sun, enjoying some good company, and catching a surprising amount of fish. Later, I saw the sunset over the ocean, which was one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen.
Okay. Can you see the presentation?
Yes.
Yep.
Not yet.
Now you can, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. So let's do some practice around this video. I can imagine that you understood a lot of words, and maybe there are many others that you don't know. So let's check the script of the video so you can ask about the vocabulary that maybe you don't know. Any one of you, please, can help me to read the phrases? Maybe a volunteer?
On the read?
Yes, can you read it? Maybe the first two phrases?
The one D? Die?
Yes, the first one and day one, for example.
Okay.
From the beginning.
Okay. 1 year ago, I
Continue.
I decided to quit my job and travel the world. Day 1. Arriving at the airport to the sorbet by taxi drivers was a little stressful. I was tired from my flying and I wasn't interested in daily with the skin of intensity.
Intensity.
Okay. Thankfully, things improved when I arrived at my hotel. The staff were friendly and the hotel was fantastic. The food specialty was amazing.
Okay, that was really good. But I want to tell you about the expressions or the way that you read the past verbs, the past form of the verbs. I want you to listen the way that you should read these verbs so you can check the other words that we're going to use later. Then with the verbs, decided, I decided. Then we can see surrounded.
Okay.
Then we can see tired. I was tired. And I wasn't interested.
Interested.
Then things improved when I arrived. And that was it. Those were the past forms of the verb. So let's check the next slide. And anyone else can help me, please, to read the day too. Thank you, Jessica.
Okay, teacher.
Well, maybe I do the thing. Day 2.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I walked around the local area in the morning and enjoyed looking in the interesting local stores. I ate some of the famous street food that I heard about. It was so good that I had seconds. Can I
Yes,
continue or
maybe if thank you so much. That was really great. If anyone wants to continue, or then you can continue. But let's give someone else the chance and then see. Anyone else wants to help with the reading? Okay, so please continue with day 3.
okay? Day 3. I spent the evening at a bar that was popular with tourists, but I was disappointed. It was too expensive and the music was awful. Later, I went to a club to dance, but the music was terrible. Unfortunately, the whole night was a waste of time.
That's great. Maybe I will tell you that when you read was, it's more like was and not was.
Okay.
Okay, so you can sound a little more native in that way.
Okay.
Um, Well, in the case of the day 4, maybe Jessica wants to continue. Do you want to continue?
Yes, teacher. Day 4, it was a much better day. We went out on a fishing boat with some local people and spent the day enjoying the sun, enjoying some good company, and catching a surprising amount of fish. Later, I saw the sun set over the ocean, which was one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm going to read it again so you can check the words. So it was a much better day. We went out on a fishing boat with some local people and spent the day enjoying the sun, enjoying some good company, and catching a surprising amount of fish. Later, I saw the sunset over the ocean, which was one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen.
Okay.
Okay, so in order to learn some vocabulary that we are going to use later in the class, I want to show you these flashcards where we are going to watch some images according with the expressions that we're going to learn. Can you see the, sorry, can you see the flashcards? Or
No.
you see, do you see the presentation?
No.
In this, the presentation, are you seeing the presentation in this moment?
Yes, I don't see cars.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to stop the presentation, and I'm going to start again. I guess that now you can see them.
To hit the root?
Yes. So these are some expressions, travel expressions and vocabulary related with travel, with trips, and with all the thematic of the class. So let's check it. To hit the road is to start a journey.
By bus, by car, by
Yes, by any means.
okay. To hit.
Just the action of starting that journey. The word scenic is used, sorry, to describe something beautiful, something picturesque, like something we can see in the picture. But it's like an exaggeration.
To go sing to
In this case, will be to go sightseeing.
sightseeing.
Sightseeing. Can you read, please?
To look around the tourist site. Okay, to look. To get around. To move from place to place.
Yes, so when you're going, yes, going to express that you get around, it's because you're saying that you move from a place to other place.
Okay. Public transportation. Ah, public transportation.
Yes, exactly. They may be buses, trains, subways, and other forms of transportation that share set fares, run on fixed routes, and are available to the public.
Okay. To wander. To walk around slowly in a relaxed way
Relaxed.
of relaxed way or without any clear purpose or directions.
Or without any clear purpose or direction. Like walking somewhere else, but you don't have to have a purpose, or maybe you are not doing anything. You just walk, and that's it.
Okay. Explore. Dora the Explorer.
To travel around a new unknown place to see what it is like.
Okay.
Sorry.
Purchase a ticket. What is purchase? Purchase.
In this case,
To buy
it
a
is
ticket. Okay.
exactly.
Bien.
And this ticket applies for almost everything. Maybe for public transportation, for attractions, maybe a lot of stuff.
Museum. Museum.
Museum. Of course, it's an institution for preserving and exhibiting objects.
Museum. Souvenir. The things they buy tourists.
Yeah, the things that the tourists can buy for giving others returning home, or maybe for themselves. Yeah, I'm sorry for the publicity.
Breathtaking.
Cases, breathtaking.
Breathtaking. Extremely exciting, beautiful, or surprising.
Extremely exciting, beautiful, or surprising.
Walking.
Sorry. This word is used to express that someone attends maybe a restaurant or a hotel without reservation.
Okay. Tourist trap. Tourist trap.
What do you think that this word may mean?
Trap. Atrapado, ¿será? Turista encerrado. No sé.
Sorry, no Spanish, no Spanish.
Maybe it's
Okay.
a combined phrase, maybe kind of how can I say that?
When the
It's a
tourists
place.
only walk and walk on the street, and one example by visit different place, example chase, example museums, example travel world favorites, and example autopistas, ¿cómo se diría? Example chase, example hospital, examples mine of salt.
Well, let's check. And yes, it's like a composed expression because maybe if you think in a trap, it's too literal, but the meaning is close to that because it's a place that is designed to attract the most amount of people. Maybe as you can see in the picture, those kind of places that attract crowds and a lot of people that are very common in the famous cities, for example, in Paris and everything. That kind of places are called a tourist trap. It was worth it. Maybe someone of you can guess the meaning of this.
No idea.
Well, maybe it's an expression to it's an expression to say some kind of things or facts maybe where how can I say that? Were good or beneficial for someone, I think.
Yes, exactly. It's something that you can say when you are really glad or really happy to have done something.
Yay!
Crowded. It's something that is full of people.
Oof. Crowded.
Peak season are the seasons with the highest demand. So those periods of time where there are more people around. And some simple words that are very common. For example, flight
Mhm.
or hotel.
Mhm.
Street food.
Street food. Mm.
And this expression that we could see in the video, that is to have seconds. Maybe someone can guess the meaning of this expression. Maybe you remember in what moment was said in the video. No?
Maybe it was when the person was eating and the food was too good um, that he eat again.
That's exactly the meaning of this expression. To have a second serving of food.
Okay.
Really good. And now expression that maybe you have heard before many times.
Chicken.
In
Mhm.
okay. So let's use all this vocabulary. Sorry. I guess that you can see the presentation. So maybe I stop once. So let's practice.
Mhm.
Now we have the vocabulary, the expressions. So let's have some practice. Okay, can you see the images clearly?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so this technique works through the use of questions because as you can see, I can translate anything in Spanish, but I need you to understand the things that maybe you don't know before. So in this case, I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, and in that way we can find the answers, and we can explore and practice everything. So let's check the first image, the one on the left. And if any one of you can help me, let's answer this question. Did she stay home or did she leave? What do you think in this first image?
To travel, the woman? No, no. Oh,
Yes, you can use the structure that I'm using in the question to give me the answer. So I'm going to read it again, or I'm going to ask you the question again. Did she stay home or did she leave? You can use the structure of the affirmative sentence by using the same words that I use in the question to answer. Did she stay home or did she?
She lives.
Yes, but you need to answer to use a full answer and check the verb. Do you want to try again?
Okay. Can you repeat the questions, please?
Of course. Did she stay home or did she leave?
She's leaving the place.
You can use it in that way, but the thing is that it's this is something that already happened, that happened before. No, it's not happening right now.
Okay, so maybe it's she left. Oh,
Yes, that's correct. She left home.
she left. All right.
Mhm.
She left.
With the second one, this one. Did she go by bus or by train?
He's traveled. Travel. By train. By train.
Okay, you can say that way, but maybe you can use a other verb too. You can use the verb that I'm using in the question. How can use this verb and express the same? Did she go by bus or by train?
She went by train.
Mm-hmm. That's right. But of course, you can say it. She traveled by train.
Traveled. Okay.
The next one. Okay. Where did she arrive?
Mm-hmm.
Let's check this one. Where did she arrive?
She arrived in the city.
Yes, maybe, but here,
At the hotel?
can you see? Can you see
Okay.
the mouse? Or I'm not sure if
Yes,
you're.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes, yes. In the
yes.
hotel. Yes.
Mhm. Yes, exactly. The hotel. Okay, so let's check this one. What did she see?
Hmm. Is it a specific time in the day?
No, not necessarily. what did she see in this picture? What did she see?
She saw the mountains.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You can you can see the mountains all
Okay.
around, all around. Let's check again this picture, this one or this one. Maybe you can use your imagination. Was her suitcase heavy or light? What do you think?
I think it was light. Maybe.
Okay, let's say that it was a light. In this case, how did she arrive to the hotel? Did she walk? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Did she walk to the hotel? Or maybe did she
Yes.
use a bus or took a bus or something?
Mm,
In this case, you can say, yes, she walked.
Okay.
Mhm.
Maybe
No,
I'm trying to think harder about that.
it's simpler than it seems. Okay, let's check this one. What do you think that she ate? If you want, you can use your imagination. Just thinking. Excuse me, I couldn't hear you.
She is reading or ate.
Yes, she ate. What do you think she ate?
Mm. 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 It
Thinking
was.
your
Sorry, what?
think about your last meal or something. the last
Well,
food that you ate.
I think she was eating
Pasta.
pancake, maybe.
She is eating pasta. No? Ate pasta?
Yes, exactly. She ate pasta because it's something that already happened. Okay, and here, did she visit a museum or a stadium?
Museum.
Can you say it with a complete expression?
Mm, she she visit a museum.
Mm-hmm. Yes, in this case, she visited a museum.
Visited.
Huh? And in this last one, you definitely can use your imagination. How did she feel at the end?
Mm,
How would you feel?
Well, I think maybe she was tired, but happy.
Yes, probably.
I think
Very, very nice.
check-in in the hotel. No.
she's already in the house. Oh,
Yes.
Um, yes, maybe using your imagination can guess that it's the hotel, but it's more her house. Okay, so in this case, I want you to use the vocabulary. If you can help me to express where did you go on your last trip? Thinking your last trip, maybe if it was in the last few days or maybe in the last years, it doesn't matter. And you can express maybe a couple of sentences to tell us what did you do and where do you go, and maybe some um, anecdotes that you had in that last travel, in the last trip. If you want, you can write the sentences here in the chat, or you can open your microphones and tell me. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes so you can remember your last trip. Okay, Jessica, do you want to tell us about your sentence, about your trip?
Yes, I went to Pasto last January by car. I arrived in Pasto at night and stayed in the city.
In this case, an state in the
State.
city. Mm-hmm. That's really interesting. What did you do in that trip?
Um, dance.
You?
Me?
Yes,
I, uh,
you can express that with a complete sentence.
okay, okay.
You,
You, I dance, no?
yes.
Dance and food. I food different uh, different comidas, food, different food and ice cream. Um, I dance different bueno, ritmos
Yes, so you,
musicales.
sorry, no Spanish.
Eh, how do you say
You ate.
ritmos musicales?
Um, okay, so you can say rhythms.
Okay, okay,
Yes, but the point is that we can use Spanish.
okay.
So you ate different dishes, different
Different.
kind of foods.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Did you assist to carnival
Of
then?
course, of course, of course. Yes, yes.
Okay, that's really nice.
Thank you.
Mhm. Anyone else wants to share the last
Mm,
trip?
Well, uh, actually, I didn't travel this
It's
in the
okay, no
last.
matter. It's okay, no matter if the travel was maybe not in the last months or something. It's okay.
Hmm. Hmm. Mm. Sorry, I tried to remember, but I don't get a lot of that. Hmm. Well. Maybe the last trip I remember was when I went with my family to uh, Nemocon's salt mine. we did sightseeing and we did a tour in that place.
Okay.
Well,
Did you enjoy the visit? It was really entertaining. Did you like it?
well, yes, that's right. I I enjoyed. Almost forgot the word. I enjoyed the trip.
Okay, that's really nice. Thank you for the participation. So, I guess that's all for today's class. Thank you so much for your assistance. Thank you for your participation. And I guess that we can see in the next class. I
Thank
hope.
you, teacher.
Do you have any question? Maybe the practice was clear or was satisfactory.
Yes, teacher, it's clear. It's clear.
Okay, so thank you. Thank you all
Thank
and
you.
have a good
See-
night.
Thank you, teacher. Good night.
Good night. See you.
Bye.
Bye bye.